Ms. Davis,
Hello.
would you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, you guys. I'm Decima Davis. I have been in Pascagoula most of my life. I'm super excited to be here. Really nervous. Sorry to speak so fast, but I want to get this 3 minutes in. I'm here tonight to spread awareness about a lurking danger in our city that many may not be aware of. I'm sure most of you here are aware that there has been a very serious opioid epidemic in our country for a long time. Unfortunately, I am part of that story. My story began, like many others, back in 2003 when I was prescribed copious amounts of opiates and then began to abuse them. This led to me seeking them illegally on the streets and eventually seeking treatment through centers that offered medicated assisted treatments like Suboxone and methadone. These did not work for me. They made me sicker. Fast forward to 2014, I found myself on the internet searching for anything to relieve the withdrawal and pain of coming off of Suboxone. This is when I found what many will call a miracle plant. The name of this plant is Kratom. It's a leaf from a tree in countries like Indonesia and Thailand where they have banned its use, yet they send it here to the United States completely unregulated. This plant comes with no warning that it is officially classified as an atypical opioid. I'm sorry, I'm so nervous.
Don't be nervous. You're good.
This opioid attaches to the same exact mu receptors in the brain that heroin and other opioids attach to. They will tell you it's a nutritional supplement and they sell it at gas stations in our city. The rest is the typical story of a spiral. It didn't take long before I was exhibiting all of the classic addictive behaviors I had in the past. Lying, stealing, taking too much, spending money that I didn't have, and fits of rage were an everyday occurrence. Then there were the physical side effects, stomach issues, hair loss, skin issues, neuropathy, depression, thyroid problems, and eventually the worst of all being 3 seizures within 2 months, the last finding me in the back of an ambulance, and I didn't even remember who I was. I was definitely ready to quit, but every time I tried to quit, I had classic opioid withdrawal symptoms: throwing up, diarrhea, restless leg syndrome, cold sweats, insomnia, depression. I was in such a hopeless place. The cravings were endless. Knowing that relief was just right around the corner at several stores in my city, that made multiple relapses inevitable for me. I ended up seeking professional treatment. To this day, I'm in therapy, and I get a monthly injection of Vivitrol. For those that don't know, that is a medication called naltrexone. It blocks opioid receptors. I couldn't get high on opioids if I wanted to. So what that tells me is that Kratom is as powerful as any other opioid. It does not belong on gas station shelves in Mississippi or our city. I implore you guys to please support any and all legislation that would address the regulation or even banning of this substance. Thank you for your time.
Ms. Davis, thank you so much for sharing that with us.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry I was so nervous.
You did fine.
You did really good.